Hello grade 8 students and welcome back to a new English lesson. Our lesson today is 3D grammar plus write and speak plus listen 2. Student book page 41. By the end of this lesson guys, you will be able to use the reflexive pronouns and sentences correctly, speak fluently about English language learning habits, locate specific information after listening to a telephone conversation. To start with guys, put the following words in the correct columns. You need to read the words in here and then decide which one is a noun, verb, adjective, or a pronoun. Pause the video for a while, put the words in the correct place, and get back when you're done, please. Alright, the first word, which is eat, this is of course perfect. This is a verb. The next one, polite, we're describing, so it's an adjective. Book, of course, is a noun. Ali, right, is a noun. Again, the next word, right, it's an action, so it's a verb. Then we have the word himself. The word himself refers to someone, so it's a pronoun. Smart is an adjective. Ourselves, just like himself, it refers to another person or another pronoun, so it's a pronoun. Then we have the word Sarah, of course it's a noun. Herself, I guess you know it. Of course it's a pronoun. Speak is an action, so it goes to the part of a verb. The last one is great, very good. This is also an adjective. Now let's have a look at the reflexive pronouns and what a reflexive pronoun is. Guys, you know that we've got different groups of pronouns. We've got subject pronouns such as I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. Object pronouns me, you, him, her, it, us, you, them. When you refer to one of these pronouns, you say myself, like if I say I, me, myself. You, yourself, he, himself, she, herself, it, itself, we, ourselves, you, yourselves, they, themselves. As you see here guys, the reflexive pronouns refer to the subject or the object pronouns. And of course, the reflexive pronouns end in self or selves, as you see. So when do we use the reflexive pronouns? We use them as objects of verbs when the subject and the object of the verb are the same. Just like if you say, I didn't hurt myself when I fell down the stairs. One more use, as objects of prepositions when the object of the preposition is the same as the subject of the verb. Like if I say, our new teacher told us about herself. Have a look at these examples. Forget it, I'll do it myself. He built a boat all by himself. We all enjoyed ourselves very much on the picnic. Omar and Ahmed, you really should look after yourselves better. Now open your student book, please, page 41, exercise A. Here you should read the following sentences from 2, lesson 1, and complete them with the reflexive pronouns in the books. Please pause the video, complete them, and get back soon. Alright guys, now listen and check your answers.
3. Grammar. A. Read the following sentences from 2, listen 1 and complete them with the reflexive pronouns in the box. Then listen and check your answers.
1. Are you talking to yourself? 2.
I record myself reading sentences in Italian.
Alright guys, so what is the answer of the first one? Perfect. Are you talking to yourself? Excellent. 2. Of course, I record myself reading sentences in Italian. Good job, everyone. Our next exercise is exercise B. Here you should read the examples and look at the words in blue, then match. Please read them very carefully, do the task, and get back when you're done. Alright guys, the first one. Which sentence shows that someone did something alone without any help from anyone else? Very good. It's B. Mr. Kent's car got a flat tire. There was no one around to help him, so he changed the tire by himself. 2. Which sentence shows that someone is affected by their own action? Of course, here A. Mrs. Kent cut herself while cutting the bread. Next task, read the examples again and complete the table. Please pause the video, read the previous examples, and try your best to complete this table on your own. Alright guys, when I say I, me, the reflexive pronoun is very good, myself, you, yourself, she, herself, it, itself. Good job. Now it's exercise D. Here you should complete the sentences with the correct reflexive pronouns. Pause the video please, do the task and get back when you're done. Alright, 1. The children made this cake by excellent, themselves. 2. Jack taught how to read. Very good, taught himself. 3. I cut while I was making a salad. I cut, of course, I is myself. 4. My sister is crazy about gadgets. She bought a new MP4 player yesterday. She is herself. 5. Okay, kids, you can go hiking in the forest. Just look after, very good, after yourselves. It's an extra practice, guys. We're going to do it together. Complete the sentences below using the appropriate reflexive pronoun. The first one, my sister and I looked at, very good, my sister and I, ourselves, looked at ourselves in the mirror. 2. The repair shop was closed, so I fixed the car. Very good, of course, I, myself. 3. Nasser and Ahmed, did you ask the question? Good job. Did you ask yourselves? The last, or before the last, my little sister dressed. She didn't need any help. Here my little sister is she, so we say herself. Last one, I introduced to my new classmates. Of course, I takes myself. It's speaking time, guys. Now, open your student book page 41. You will also need to go to the speaking activities section on page 61. Here, we're going to speak about questionnaire. But before we do that, let's have a look at the meaning of this word. A questionnaire is a research instrument consisting of a series of questions for the purpose of gathering information. Questionnaires can be thought of as a kind of written interview. This is just like when you meet someone and ask him a couple of questions to gather some information. Alright guys, here you should use the prompts below and or your own ideas to write a questionnaire about English language learning habits. Just like if you make a question like, what is your name? What is your date of birth? How old were you when you started learning English? Where do you have your lessons? How often do you study English? How often do you have English lessons every day? How many hours do you study English every day? Do you watch English videos? Why do you learn English? These are some types of questions you might use in your questionnaire. Alright, this is a questionnaire sample for you. Questions could be like, what is your name? My name is Omar Khalid. What is your date of birth? I was born on 28th September 2005. How old were you when you started learning English? I was 6 years old when I started learning English. Where do you do your English lessons? I usually do them in the International House in Doha. How often do you do English lessons? I do English 3 times a week. How many hours do you study English every day? I sometimes study 1 to 2 hours a day. Do you watch English videos every day? No, I don't. Why do you want to learn English? To improve my English skills. Now, you should talk in pairs. You can do this with your brother if you're staying at home. You should use the questionnaire about English language learning habits which you've made and interview student B. As I said, it could be your brother. Here, you should ask him about his or her habits if you're talking to your sister. Student B. You should answer student B's questions. Then use your questionnaire to ask him or her about his or her habits. It's listening time, guys. Here you should listen to the beginning of a telephone conversation and answer the question. Choose A, B, or C. Listen carefully, please.
5. Listen 2. A. Listen to the beginning of a telephone conversation and answer the question. Choose A, B, or C.
Hello, Expert Languages. How can I help you?
Hello, I'm thinking of signing up to learn a foreign language.
Well, we have a special offer. If you and a friend sign up this week, you'll both get your first month half price.
Well, that's nice, but I just want some general information for now.
Alright, guys. So, what do you think the answer is? Why does the man call the language a school? Perfect. Of course, he wants to learn about the classes. Now, listen to the rest of the telephone conversation and choose A, B, C, or D. Listen carefully, choose the correct answers, and get back when you're done, please.
B. Listen to the rest of the telephone conversation and choose A, B, C, or D.
Okay, no problem. What language are you interested in? Our Language Center offers Spanish, French, Italian, Mandarin, Russian, and Arabic.
Russian? Wow, I'd love to learn Russian.
Yes, Russian and Arabic are very popular nowadays.
Anyway, I just want to ask about Spanish because I need it for my job.
Certainly. Have you had any Spanish lessons before?
Not really. I've been teaching myself for a few months, though, by watching Spanish films with English subtitles. Along with a dictionary, I've managed to learn a few words and phrases. Some are very similar to Italian. For example, Sunday is Domenica in Italian and Domingo in Spanish. You see, I've also been taking an online Italian course. I started it a year ago.
Okay. So we're talking about a beginner's class.
I guess we are. Oh, and I'm interested in evening classes.
Okay. There's a group you can fit into on Mondays and Wednesdays. How does that sound?
Wednesdays won't do.
I see. Then the Tuesday and Friday group is probably better for you.
Yes, I'm available then.
Nice. Why don't you come over to our school and we can discuss the details?
Sounds good. The school is on King Road, right?
It used to be. Now you'll find us at 14 Hill Road, right next to a beautiful park.
Oh yes, I know where that is. Actually, I work on Kent Road and it's just a 5-minute walk from where you are. Thanks.
Thank you for calling.
Alright, guys. So what is the answer of number 1? Good. Of course, C, Italian. 2. Right. Wednesdays. 3. Hill Road. 4. Very good. Probably. Good job, everyone. Now, listen to the following extract from the telephone conversation. What does the word similar mean?
C. Listen to the following extract from the telephone conversation. What does the word similar mean?
I've been teaching myself for a few months, though, by watching Spanish films with English subtitles. Along with a dictionary, I've managed to learn a few words and phrases. Some are very similar to Italian. For example, Sunday is Domenica in Italian and Domingo in Spanish. You see, I've also been taking an online Italian course.
Alright guys, so what does the word similar mean? Perfect, almost the same. It's the end of our lesson guys, thank you for watching.